Hello, this is Whose Opinion number 3, Series 9 spoilers, and I'm here with Vote Saxon. Say hello, Vote Saxon.
Hey there.
How are you, Vote Saxon?
I'm good, thank you, X-Files hacker.
Who did you vote for?
Pardon?
Who did you vote for? Out of all the people to vote for, who did you vote for?
I voted for you.
You're supposed to say you voted for Saxon. You just...
No, I voted for you.
Why did you vote for me? I wasn't up for the election.
Yeah, well, that's why I voted for you.
Oh, well, I've got you here because I know that you're a big fan of the Master / Missy.
Yep, I am. The Master is not missing.
You love Missy, don't you? And you're happy that she's back,
No,
as many
really.
fans are. So, I've got some spoilers and news for you. By the way, this is going to be a big spoiler video, so if you don't like spoilers, piss off. This is like... but these spoilers may not be true, so take it with a grain of salt, or pinch of salt, whatever you like. Okay, so do you want some spoilers?
Go on then.
Do you want to be spoiled?
Go on then.
Well, these are the top 10 spoilers, 10 teasers for The Magician's Apprentice / The Witch's Familiar, and these are mild. It's implied Clara has kissed a famous author. We hear voices of lots of doctors from archive footage. We find out why Daleks say exterminate and how the cases work. Dudes, Missy's entrance is brilliant, but does recycle a gag from her previous appearance. Sewer means something else in the Daleks' language. Chairs. There's a meta joke about the Master always escaping. Mercy. An arc is started. How do you feel about those rumours?
They sound pretty terrible, to be honest.
Anything that stood out to you?
The fact Clara is supposed to have kissed a famous author.
Who do you think she's kissed?
Well, the first name that came to my mind was William Shakespeare.
Oh god, no. No. Another spoiler is that we find out how Missy survived from dark water, death in heaven, and we find out that the Doctor knew she survived. How do you feel about that?
I don't have much of an opinion on it at the moment.
Okay.
I don't really have much of an opinion on Doctor Who.
Okay. But you do care about the show, or you used to.
I do, and I care that it's going downhill.
There's another teaser that's this one's a bit weird, but we'll go with it. This is a line said by one of the characters. All Daleks will drink the blood of Gallifrey. That's all Daleks will drink the blood of Gallifrey. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. It sounds weird.
Vampire Daleks?
If they did that, I reckon... No, that'd be a terrible, terrible idea.
Will it mean like literal blood, or will it be like metaphoric, like blood is like, as in like, when people's like, you've got blood on your hands, like they're gonna kill everyone on Gallifrey?
I reckon it's going to be metaphorical.
Yeah, I hope so. Because I've just got a vision of like Daleks of straws, like sucking blood.
Like the plasma ball.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I got the final spoiler, well, the main one that I wanted to show you personally. I just want your little opinion on this one. Okay, this is going to be quite funny. Just finding it now. Brace yourself, because I don't think you're going. I don't know how you're going to react to this. Someone posted, and this was confirmed to be true by 2 other people. One last turns out to be.
Sorry, say that again. You cut out.
Hello?
You cut out a minute though.
Am I still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Turns out that Missy has had a child. How do you feel about that?
Right now,
Yep, right now.
I don't really want to comment because I feel like I'm about to explode.
Do you feel happy about this?
No.
How annoyed has this made you feel?
Well, like I said, I feel like I'm about to explode and punch my TV screen.
That's an interesting way to feel. Are you happy that Missy's had a baby?
No.
To be fair though, this could be Missy from a previous point in Missy's history. Like, it could be when she was the master. Kind of like how Susan, the doctor, had grandchildren and stuff.
True.
So how... Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought you went away. So are you happy that, yeah, basically, the master, or Missy, has had a baby?
Mhm.
Do you think that's a good plot point?
No.
Do you think that could ever work?
No.
Do you want to hear another rumor I've just heard?
Go on then.
That the baby is Clara.
Um. Okay.
No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. It wouldn't surprise me if they did that, though, in all fairness.
No, that's true. That wouldn't surprise me either, to be honest.
But there is a rumor going around that the Magician's Apprentice will end with a big cliffhanger where Clara gets exterminated, and then throughout the rest of the series, the Doctor's like, because it's Clara from a different point in time to the Doctor, and he knows that she's eventually going to lead to her death there. A bit like the foreshadowing of like his death at Lake Silencio and Trenzalore. But we know the Sisterhood of Khan are back. They're quite cool.
Yeah.
It's been confirmed now, so it's no longer speculation.
Okay.
Just because they're back, it doesn't mean that Davros is back.
That is true.
That is just... What is that word that you like to use so often?
Speculation.
And how do you spell that for people at home who like to speculate?
Speculation is written Speclation.
Fair
That's
enough.
not right, I don't think.
That is probably not right.
No, I missed a letter out. Oh, I missed the U out between the C and the L.
Fair enough. So people watching this can now know what would you prefer to happen to Missy if you were in charge of the show? What would you do to Missy?
Kill her off. No, or reverse her regenerations.
Cool.
So that she becomes John Sim again.
Or just have it be, as someone said, I think it was Jack, the Watcher. Check out his channel. Actually, Jack's gone today. He's gone. Yeah, he said that the Master, he had a good theory that the Master's just Missy. The Master's in Missy as a Tesselector. So it is the Master, but she's actually a robot.
That's an idea. Or she could just turn out to be the Rani.
Reborn.
Be a whole lot better.
Yeah, it would have been. But as this is your first time on the show, why don't you say how you got into Doctor Who?
I got into Doctor Who when I first saw the episode called Rose with Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor, and I thought it was great. Then I suddenly was immersed in the fandom, and I haven't been able to leave since.
Apart from now, when you're starting to leave.
Yeah, I'm starting to go off of it a bit.
Can you tell everyone why you've gone off of it?
Well, I don't want to mention any names.
Oh no, on this is a cast where we like to name people's names. We don't hide from the truth, and we like to just go full throttle.
Okay, well,
So
basically,
please do
it was
mention.
Stephen Moffat.
And what did said Stephen Moffat do to put you off the show?
He changed it. He tried to make it his own.
Can you give some examples of this?
He tried. I'm just trying to think. Well, he's added in a new Doctor, which is a load of crap.
Oh, this is another rumor that I've heard, and
Yeah.
this probably isn't going to be true, but apparently Missy says, and this is going to like destroy lots of people's. This is going to put me off the show if it's true. Apparently Missy says, even if it's a joke, she says, I knew she was. This is her referring about the Doctor, or to the Doctor, or about. I knew him when he was a little girl. Stating that the Doctor was a female originally.
If that's true, then I really think that's going to ruin Doctor Who for many fans.
Exactly, and apparently that's a reason to say, like, when people like argue that the female Doctor shouldn't be there if they ever do have one, because they say, oh, he was never a female before. Apparently that's their clever way of saying, ha, he was. If that's true,
that's again Stephen Moffat trying to make it his own.
Go on. I interrupted you. Go on. And by the way, we don't hate Moffat. We just hate him for what he's done. So yeah, we do hate Moffat, but not in a bashing way. We don't want you to hate him. We just want him to quit.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Hence why it's called Whose Opinion.
Okay.
A clever pun on words, because it's who as in Doctor Who, and who as in who.
Yeah, I think they got that part.
You'll be surprised at some of these people. No offense. Certain people. But I won't name names, because I will get sued.
Yes, Louis, you need to be careful about that. Remember what happened last time.
Exactly, I don't want to spend like 25,000 years in prison.
Exactly.
That's enough on that. Who's your favourite Doctor? Or do you have one?
I do have a favourite Doctor. My favourite Doctor would have to be David Tennant.
And why is that?
Because he wasn't ruined by Stephen Moffat.
Mm-hmm.
And he was, I don't know, he was just a great Doctor. He was happy when he needed to be. He had his moments where he was a bit power crazy, but I think that just added to the character.
It did. I agree with you. He's a good Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And he has good hair.
Yes, he does have good hair. And then following in a close second, I would have to say, is Tom Baker.
That's a fair point. Why do you like Tom Baker?
Because he's crazy, and his character, when he was playing the Doctor, his character was very similar to how he is in real life.
Which is mad.
Exactly.
And that's why we love him.
Exactly.
Because I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Exactly.
Who's your third favourite? Have you got a third favourite?
Oh, my third favourite. I don't think I've got a third favourite.
Christopher Eccleston?
Maybe.
Fair enough. Have you got a least favourite Doctor?
Matt Smith.
Can you explain why?
I didn't like the way Stephen Moffat wrote him. He wasn't particularly great. I didn't, as I did with David Tennant, I didn't fall for the Doctor's character as much as I did. I didn't like how he was and how he acted, and yeah, I just didn't particularly like him.
Any specific traits of why you didn't like him in his character, or?
It's more, I reckon, what I've always said is I think Matt Smith would have made a great Doctor if he had a different writer.
That's a good point.
Everything goes back to Stephen Moffat, basically.
Now, I just want to point out again, for legal issues, we do not hate Stephen Moffat. We just hate what he's done.
Exactly.
But he is a very creepy man. But what was my other point I was going to make? Have you got any favourite episodes of Doctor Who? Any favourite other like companions, characters, villains?
I'd say my favourite companion would be Donna.
Good choice.
Because she's
Why Donna?
feisty and she argues.
Good point.
Then I reckon my favourite villain is definitely the Master.
Not pre-Missy.
No, yes, pre-Missy.
Any favourite incarnations of the Master?
Johnson.
Any specific reason for the Master in general?
Or I think he was made to be such a great character, and he was. I just really, really liked him.
That's a good choice. Is there any favourite stories of the Master in?
I liked the Utopia and
the series 3 finale.
Yes. And I liked the fact that we understood why he was Professor Yana. It got explained that he ran away from the Time War and hid inside the mind of a human.
With the chameleon circuit.
Exactly.
Did you like the end of time where he was in David Tennant's final episode, or did you not like that one as much?
No, I did like that one. I thought that was pretty good.
Fair enough.
I enjoyed that.
And then I take it you obviously loved Dark Water, Death in Heaven.
No, I really didn't.
Can you explain why you don't like that one
I
compared to the
don't
others?
agree. And can I just point out, I am a woman, so considering that everyone's probably going to call it sexist, I'm being sexist to myself. I don't like the fact.
How it's sexist.
Neither do I, to be honest. But yeah, no, I don't like the fact that the Master is a woman, and the fact it didn't get explained makes it even worse.
Yeah, I agree with that. It would have been great just to get an explanation. Because I probably would have got used to it if I'd been given an I'm one of those people who likes everything explained, even if it's not in great detail, but
yeah.
just in short detail. Who's your least favourite villain?
My least favourite villain, I'd say, is the Weeping Angels.
Can you say why?
I loved them at first when they were first shown. And they were first introduced in Blink. They were great. But then when we saw them the next time...
In Time of Angels, Flesh and Stone.
Yes. When we saw them move. That
did ruin it.
That ruined it for me. They lost their... I guess they lost their scare.
Yeah, that's true. Did you like them in the fantastic New York Adventure?
Well, I think the fact that the Statue of Liberty is a weeping angel, that was pretty terrible.
Yeah, that would have been good if they explained it properly and.
Well, just thing is though, if you touch a weeping angel, you get sent back in time, and millions of people go up inside the Statue of Liberty, so they would all get sent back in time.
That is a good point. Well, I forgot about that. Well done. That is something I don't think most people have thought of.
So it kind of ruins the whole idea of it.
Yeah, that is not the best. Who's your least favourite companion?
Least favourite companion is Clara.
Can you explain why you don't like the Impossible Girl?
I don't like Clara because of the fact she is the Impossible Girl.
Do you not think that it's a good story that brought back classic Doctors?
Nope. Because Stephen Moffat, he's made it so his program he's basically created his own plot holes, because he said when the TARDIS was inside the body of a woman, it said that the TARDIS chose the Doctor, and then suddenly
That's in the Doctor's wife.
That's it. Then suddenly, Clara was the one that helped the Doctor choose the TARDIS. So he's creating his own plot holes and just ruining it for everyone.
That's true, unless it turns out that Clara is a TARDIS.
Which would be pretty terrible.
/ disgusting.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to think of questions for you. Have you got a favourite classic series companion? Because you said Tom Baker is your favourite classic.
Yeah. I haven't really watched many of the classic episodes, but I saw the very, very first episodes when we first meet the Doctor and his granddaughter, Susan, and her teachers.
Ian and Barbara.
Yes, I like those episodes.
Yeah, I know a classic companion that you know.
Sarah Jane.
Yeah.
I also know Jo as well.
Jo Grant.
Yes.
Do you like Jo Grant? I
do. I think she was quite a feisty character.
You'd be surprised if you watched the third Doctor, the actual episodes of her, because she's quite a screamy girly girl.
Yeah.
But she's good. I do like Jo Grant.
Yeah.
And I love Sarah Jane.
I don't know many who don't like Sarah Jane.
People who don't even know Sarah Jane. Or call
they
her
don't know her, they have an excuse.
Yeah, that's true. Apparently, that's another rumour. Apparently, Sarah Jane is confirmed dead in the opener.
Okay.
How would you feel about that?
Well, I guess the show, you can add it into the show, the fact that she has passed. So it might be a little bit more, she could be remembered in the show as well as in real life.
I personally feel it's a bit wrong because of how the Sarah Jane Adventures ended, saying the adventure will always continue. And it kind of... I can understand why when they used the Brigadier's death, even though they didn't really need to... Well, yeah, I can kind of see that. But Sarah Jane, it's it kind of takes away the fun, the fact that it's kind of nicer to leave it like she's always going to be there. Obviously, one day the character will die, but
yeah.
I prefer the fact that you don't. It's not made into a thing. It's kind of just their adventures will go on instead of being mentioned.
Yeah, no, I agree. I see that, but
it's like her spirit lives in.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think it's just a chance for her to be her story to live on in the memories of the Doctor as well.
Yeah, but they could always do it a different way, saying he bumped into Sarah Jane. I don't know. Just if it's Moffat who's doing it, and the Brigadier coming back as a Cyberman.
Yeah, no, that was just horrible. I hated that. I thought it was really disrespectful. I understand he saved his daughter, but I just don't agree with it.
Yeah, that was pretty quite a low point, I think.
Yeah.
Would you agree on that?
I do agree on that.
It's quite a low thing to do. How do you feel about Peter Capaldi's Doctor?
I think he has the potential of being a great Doctor, but so far in Series 8, I didn't think he was as good as he could have been.
Was there certain episodes that you liked in Series 8?
I liked the Caretaker episode.
What did you like about it?
I don't know. It reminded me of The Lodger a bit, mainly because of the titles being similar. But I did like the episode.
And they've got the same writer.
Yes.
Well, and Stephen Moffat co-wrote it.
Yeah.
which I find very hard to believe. I think he just put his name in it.
Probably.
Is there any episode of Series 8 you didn't like?
Um. Hmm. What episodes? The um. The episode with the monster under the bed.
Listen.
Listen. Yeah.
Oh,
That was
that was
the worst.
terrible.
That was the worst ever episode I have seen. It
Like
was
lots
just.
of people say, sorry.
Hmm?
No, sorry, I interrupted.
Oh no, I was just saying that it's the worst episode I've ever seen.
Because lots of people say Fear Her, the one with the drawings by the little girl,
Yeah.
and Love and Monsters with the Peter Kay big blob thing.
Hmm.
Apparently, like they say that they're the worst episodes, but I think I think Listen is terrible.
Listen is awful. I really don't like that one. And the fact that again Clara was made out to be a bigger part in it than the Doctor. I really didn't like that.
Yeah, it didn't work,
No.
and I don't like how the Doctor's just kind of like and I don't like how Clara interferes with the Doctor's timeline and goes to Gallifrey and gives him the title Doctor and all that crap.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I really don't like that. And throughout Series 8, I just hated the fact that Clara was made out to be bigger than the Doctor when it's supposed to be, it's Doctor Who, it's about the Doctor. And yet in Series 8, it was all about Clara.
Yeah, I agree. I did like Flatline though.
Yeah, Flatline I enjoyed. I thought that one was alright.
And I like Kill the Moon.
Hmm, I'm not too sure what to think about that one.
Because I like how the Doctor left Clara to die on the moon.
That was good, but I don't know. The rest of it, I'm not too sure on.
That's fair enough. Maybe if you rewatch it or something.
Yeah.
But I recently rewatched Deep Breath this morning actually, and
Hmm.
I liked how Strax hits Clara with a newspaper.
Yes, I like that bit.
That's another point? Is there any side characters like recurring characters who want companions like Riversong, Vastra, Jenny, Strax, Unit, like trying to think of some from the like Wilf or Jackie, Martha's sister, like people like that. Is there anyone like that you like in the show?
Captain Jack Harkness. Can you count him?
Yeah, that's someone.
Yeah, no, I like him. And I think I've heard rumors that he is supposed to be returning.
Yes, apparently on the
Um,
Christmas special.
yes, but I do also think that Wilf should return.
Yeah, Wilf
Um,
was great.
yeah, he was good. I liked him.
He was like the best granddad to Donna.
Yes, he was. I reckon he'd be a great granddad to anyone.
Yeah, I just like the fact that he's Donna's granddad.
Yeah.
Did you like any of the new, like the Moffat era, like recurring characters like River Song or
No,
Jenny Vastra Strax?
I think I like Strax.
You like Strax,
Yeah, he was funny, mainly because he thinks Clara's a boy,
which is
and
quite hard not to believe.
and I like the fact that he can be quite rude sometimes, and he wanted to melt the Doctor with acid at one point.
Yeah, that was good. No, I do like Jenna Coleman who plays Clara. I just feel sorry for her that her character's so bad.
Yeah.
And like she does try, which is just like all the actors really try,
Mm.
but it's just not very fair that the show suffocates them
Yeah.
with bad writing. Now this is an important question. Are you a Cyberman kind of girl or a Dalek kind of
Ooh.
girl?
Wow. Okay. I'd say I am. Hmm. That's difficult, but I reckon I'd have to go with Daleks.
Hmm. Why Daleks and not Cybermen?
Well, I'd say Daleks because I don't know. I've just always preferred the Daleks to the Cybermen. Don't get me wrong, the Cybermen are awesome, but I just say the Daleks. I don't know. They sort of I prefer them a little bit more.
Do they scare you more?
They don't scare me, but I don't know. I know that they scared my friend. He used to hide behind the sofa, and he's in his 50s.
Ha.
So yeah,
Have you ever hid behind your sofa?
nope.
Has there
Mainly
ever
because
been...
I can't get behind there.
That's fair enough.
So I hide
Is-
behind my dog instead.
Yeah, you got a nice big dog.
I have. She's gonna get even bigger though. That's the problem.
One day you're gonna have to get Silver on here.
I should. I need to bring Silver on here.
Yeah, just as like a cameo.
Yeah.
That needs to happen. We'll make that happen.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Um, Another thing is which I forgot. Is there a moment in Doctor Who that you've like been scared at all in your like just one moment that's really creeped you out,
I wouldn't say it creeped me out.
or just stuck in your mind for a bit? It was a bit.
David Tennant when he left, and I hated the fact that he said at the end he didn't want to go
Why did you hate that?
because I didn't want him to go.
That's sad.
Yeah.
As in emotional sad, not sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah, no, I didn't want him to go. So
He could have been so much more.
yeah.
So much more. Um, Apart from like emotional moments, there any like has there been an emotional moment bar David Tennant's death that's just made you upset? Like when you rewatch it.
When um I don't know, I'd probably have to say I think hmm, I don't know.
Does the rose scene at the beach upset you?
Kind of. I'd say that was a bit sad.
Does Martha's leaving upset you?
No, not really, because I kind of knew it was going to happen.
I
The
kind of
doc-
feel good for Martha when she leaves.
yeah, the doctor didn't appreciate her as much as he should have.
Yeah.
He was always very focused on Rose and saying how good she was, and then you had Martha, who was great, and yeah,
I
he
prefer
just didn't see
Martha.
it. Same.
She's very like intelligent, but not smug like Clara.
Yeah.
But did you get upset when Donna got her memory wiped?
No, I think I was all right.
So have you rewatched it and felt a bit upset at all?
A tiny bit. I didn't like the fact that she was leaving, but I guess I accepted it.
Fair enough. Are you looking forward to series 9?
Not really.
Are you gonna watch any of the episodes?
I'll ask you about them first, and then see what you say.
Well, we will be doing straight after the episode airs reviews, so you can always come in and we can tell you how it went.
Okay, sounds good.
But it's on next week at 20 to 8.
Okay,
So yeah, Missy's back, so I guess you're gonna watch it.
great.
And probably the last question that I can think of is there like an overall story? Like, what's your favorite series?
Favorite series. Oh, okay. I'd say series 3,
Why series 3?
mainly because it ended with the Master.
Yeah, it is a good series.
Yeah.
What's your worst series?
Series 8.
Really?
Yep,
How come?
because it was all about Clara, and I didn't like that because um it was Peter Capaldi's first series. It was supposed to be his debut series, and it was supposed to be all about him and getting to know his doctor, and they ruined it.
That's a good point. How did you feel about Matt Smith's cameo in his first episode, Deep Breath?
Again, I thought that that was pretty terrible, mainly because it was supposed to be about Peter Capaldi, and then they tried to get the fangirls back by bringing in a cameo of Matt Smith.
And that didn't impress you?
Nope, not at all.
Did you like the 50th anniversary?
Parts of it were good, but
What
I
part?
hated the parts with Queen Elizabeth and David Tennant, and the fact we now know why in the Shakespeare Code Queen Elizabeth was so angry.
Yeah, I like that. They finally paid that off.
Finally knew what it was. So yeah, and then you had parts that I didn't like.
Such as?
Most of it. No, I didn't like the fact that they changed Gallifrey. They changed it.
Yeah.
The fact that the War Doctor, they changed what he did in the Bond. I thought the part with Rose was good though. The fact that she was there.
Yeah, but I would have preferred it to actually have been Rose.
Yeah, I guess more like instead of just a sort of conscience.
Yeah, like it didn't really make sense. Or it should have been Susan as his conscience.
Yeah, his granddaughter.
As the what was it called? The bomb, the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't like that John Hurt was just introduced randomly.
Yeah.
Up the number and
Hmm.
I didn't like how it was just literally no classic Doctors. Like, and that
No.
bit with Tom Baker at the end was stupid.
That was confusing. I didn't understand that.
Because it turned that they're trying to say that he's a future Doctor and that he goes back in time, and it's just ridiculous.
Just a bit.
I wasn't a fan of that.
Nope. Me neither.
Um, I did have a question. What was your favourite like overall story arc? Like the Bad Wolf, the Vote Saxon, the cracks in this wall, and
I'd say as much as I love the Master, the Bad Wolf was definitely my favorite.
yeah, I agree. It kind of set it off.
Yeah.
But I do like the Vote Saxon, probably second.
Yeah. Same. Very, very close second.
What's your favourite? Do you like Torchwood?
Yes, I do. I was watching Torchwood earlier.
What one were you watching?
I was watching the first episode.
What would you give it out of 10?
9.
That's interesting. So you're a big fan of all of that.
I am.
Okay, so you're not very happy with the show right now, are you?
Nope.
What would you do to change it if you could do 5 things?
Okay, number 1, get rid of Stephen Moffat.
Well, he would have been gone. You're in charge. You've replaced him.
Okay, bring back Russell T Davies.
Bring back Russell T Davies as number 1. What else would you do?
Number 2, change Missy back.
Number 3?
Number 3 would be redo the 50th anniversary.
Number 4?
Number 4, bring back some of the classic Doctors for an episode and not just for the 50th. Bring in a bit of a two-parter, I'd say, with some of the classic Doctors.
Any specific classic Doctors?
Probably. Sylvester McCoy's Doctor.
Yeah, I like his Doctor.
Yeah. And Christopher Eccleston as well.
They would be good together.
I reckon they would.
And what would your 5th and final thing as showrunner do?
My 5th and final thing would be get rid of Clara.
How would you do that? Would it be a nice, happy ending or a horrible, grisly death?
It would probably a horrible, grisly death.
What kind of death?
But I'd make the Doctor upset about it just to keep everyone who's a fan of Clara happy.
I think what would be quite nice if she died and he goes back and sees her echo. Like he goes back somewhere and there's like obviously there's thousands of her, and he's kind of like, oh my god, Clara, and he like then he realizes that it's just another echo, and he's like, oh, and then all the echoes start to die because it's like the echoes fade when the main Clara dies. So
Yeah.
then that one dies in front of him, and he has to watch her die again, and he's just upset.
That'd be pretty good, actually.
Because I like the fact that the echoes would fade.
Yeah.
Because then that means we'd never have to see her again.
Hmm.
Which would make me very, very happy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Would you want Amy and Rory to come back?
No.
Did you like how they left?
No. Well, actually, yeah, I guess I did.
What did you like about it?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I mainly like the fact that they left.
Yeah, it was quite laughable.
Yeah.
I can remember watching it and just being like, this is a ridiculous story, but it's just funny that they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay then. And you like the TARDIS.
I liked David Tennant's TARDIS.
What do you prefer, Matt Smith's first TARDIS or the modern TARDIS we've got now?
The modern TARDIS.
Yeah, I don't mind the new one as much.
No, I like the bookcases.
Yeah, and like in this series, it's got the round things in it.
Yeah, I like
The
that.
roundels. I hate that they're called the round things. They're roundels.
Okay then.
But no, like he's got vinyl records out amongst the books.
Yeah.
I like that. He had like candles and chalkboards and
Mhm.
kind of like the Seventh Doctors or Eighths, like 7 and 8s in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I
it's
like
like one
that.
big library.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that. It has bats in it.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. You don't like
But yeah.
bats?
Yeah, but it added detail.
I guess.
And I like the fact that it's like an old librarian and like there's a big library and music was playing. I just like that. I like that TARDIS a lot.
Yeah.
But the thing I miss about the TARDIS now is the thing in the middle, the time rotor. It doesn't move up and down.
No, it's sort of
Just
no,
stays
I
there.
don't like that.
Has the spinning things at the top instead,
Mm.
which are cool, but it'd be even better if it had the thing in the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think I pretty much cleared up everything.
That's fair enough. So yeah, I think that's it for today. You looking forward to Series 9 anymore?
No.
Has the spoilers that I told you put you off?
Yep.
Anyone's in particular?
Probably. I don't know, Clara kissing a famous author. I don't like that, but I do want to find out what that's all about.
I heard it was Jane Austen.
Okay.
I think that's a bit, I don't know. Because I swear Clara wasn't gay.
Yeah, no, she wasn't the last time I checked.
Yeah, that's a bit, I don't know. But yeah, are you looking forward to Missy's baby?
No.
Fair enough then. Hopefully we'll see you when we do the review.
Yes. Okay.
And then you can give us your happy opinion on the episode.
Sure.
But yeah, thanks for coming on.
No problem.
Sorry that like no one else was on.
That's okay. It's been a
They've
good
all got
conversation.
things called lives.
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
I agree.
Alright then. Any final words?
Get rid of Steve Moffat.
I'll say that. Get rid of Stephen Moffat. Bye.
Bye.